Possession, directed by a legendary Polish director, even though I've never watched this film or heard of his name before. The reason I said this is because apparently that's what most critics called him. His name is Andrzej Szulowski. Apologies if I pronounce it incorrectly. Released in 1981, the film covers so many aspects, but the main point of this film is not the supernatural horror and monsters. Wow. I think ultimately this movie is a breakup movie, just like everybody else said if you watch their content, watch their review, and should be seen as a psychological thriller with horror as a side plot. I feel the movie title has two meanings. One refers to the supernatural possession of demons, and the other one refers to the main character's possession or his desire to treat his wife as his possession as he keeps clinging on to her throughout the film. I originally intended to leave the movie without reviewing it because I got brain fog the first time I've watched it. It was confusing, it was disturbing and hard to watch. Which brings me to the next point, the performances. There are many screams in this film. Sam Raimi in the corner somewhere laughing and enjoying it. Loud as well. If you don't like screaming and shouting, maybe this film is not for you. I can call the film expressive and emotion driven because you can see them on the actors' performances. They scream and act their souls out. You'd want to jump through the screen to stop them from acting in some scenes. That is just gorgeous to watch and also horrifying to watch at the same time. All the cast were incredible. The side characters with their little screen time were good. The main characters were absolutely marvelous, and I can confirm that they did 100% of what the director asked them to do. As mentioned, they utilized the gore elements and monster. A movie called Possession had a monster, what a surprise. During the first watch, my initial reaction was trying to figure out why the movie is called Possession. And I got lost halfway through because they wouldn't reveal the monster until the 40 minutes mark. Even until then, this movie focuses so much on breakup, toxic relationship, domestic abuse, manipulation, all the horrible elements in relationships in society, which is real. If you don't get to experience it firsthand, God bless, because you don't want to experience it firsthand, but some people do. And they deal with it in different ways, and this is one of the ways to deal with it. And it's gross, it's hard to watch. This is what I meant. This movie is not so much so about possession. It's about how toxic relationships can turn people completely insane. And what are the consequences of divorce and breakup. I know it's a bit too extreme sometimes. It's too over the top, but again, it's a movie. Like, it's the filmmaker's job to exaggerate, to entertain the audiences. The cinematography is clever. The way they shot some intense scenes is they would shoot closely to the actors and from certain angles to make it look uncomfortable, make it look like a third person standing there and experience everything happening on the screen. It was such a clever camera work. Overall, I would give this film an 8 out of 10, a classic Polish film. I was about to downgrade this movie so bad because of the supernatural elements that leave so many unanswered questions, but the main themes about the toxic relationship and manipulative people are on point. And so scary to the fact that I actually feel so sorry for some characters. The cast acted their hearts out, just like I mentioned earlier, and the film should be without a doubt on everybody's watch list. If you're a horror fan, even if you're not a horror fan, just give it a try. And I'm sorry if it scares you away from the horror category. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.